We are moving a 1860s Civil War era summer kitchen from property on Willamore.
Yeah, we do. Well, without $5, $5 short. So.
And the fundraising continues.
And it does, yeah. It does.
We tried to save the farmhouse, and when that fell through, Mr. Valla let us have some time to move this summer kitchen. And it's been a lot in the making. You know, you have to meet with the park board, but I have to say, probably my number one thank you is to Mayor Langfelder, because if it weren't for him, we would not be here today. He's been amazing.
Actually, the Leland Summer Kitchen, this was, unfortunately the house was taken down, but the summer kitchen is, I learned a lot of history through this whole process. But the kitchen was the place where the house, they didn't want to get hot in the summertime, so that's where they cooked a lot of their meals. And, I think it served some of the meals possibly at the Leland Hotel. So who knows if the Horseshoe might have been established here. Nobody really knows. But with regards to the history, the Leland family, they owned Washington Park, Jerome, Leland Grove, and it's a great way to make sure that we preserve that history for future generations. And really the right context, this move was from Leland Grove all the way to Washington Park, so we thank all those involved. Frank Valla was the proprietor originally and worked with Lisa Moffett, Dan Moffett, and Teresa O'Hare and others to really make this move possible. And then the city's participation was making sure on the move that we cleared the trees. We didn't have to do a lot of tree trimming, just minimal as possible. And so a lot of great work to Public Works and Jeff Ream and Nate Bottom, and then also on CWLP side, Sean Anders, who helped with the utility lines and coordinating that effort, and Larry Rockford and his efforts to get it to its current location.
We're on Wiggins now, and it's heading to Washington Park.
My involvement is I am the artist that did the summer kitchen drawing and the Leland Farmhouse drawing. Early last year, someone kind of told me that the Leland house was going on the wrecking block and said, you better get over and draw. And I'm an illustrator, so I like to document history. So this is my way of contributing and documenting history. This is the land of Lincoln, and everywhere you go in Springfield, there is some footprint of history, and we're living it right here today, watching this house go down this historic street, because the Leland family had all this farmland originally where these houses sit on, and it's moving to its final resting place, which is Washington Park, and Washington Park is part of the Leland heritage.
Oh, no, it's not every day that you see an 1870s summer kitchen coming down Wiggins Boulevard into the park. Oh my gosh, look how tight it is. It's a classic win-win situation, right? So we get to be part of preserving the history of Springfield. The Friends of the Leland Summer Kitchen raised the money to do it, so there's no taxpayer money involved. The city came forward and they offered to help with trimming some trees and helping some other parts of the logistics. It was really a collaborative effort to save a piece of Springfield's history, and to me that's how it should be. Government, citizens working together to make something special happen, and that's what's happening today.
The house was built in the 1860s. We don't know specifically what year, but we can guess pretty much in the beginning of it. The Leland family originally had this whole area. So when we first thought about where are we going to move it, how are we going to put this plan into fruition, we thought, well, if it could be in Washington Park, it would be in the area that the Lelands owned originally anyway. And it seemed like that was probably a pretty logical place. The Lelands, you know, their farm was just all encompassing. I think it was Jerome and then all of Leland Grove and then Washington Park. And then, you know, of course they had the Leland Hotel. And this summer kitchen, the story that we've heard is that this was originally a dovecote where they would raise their doves as delicacies for the summer kitchen. So, and then turned summer kitchen, and then, you know, as the years went on, turned playhouse for the neighborhood kids. I can't believe it. It's so amazing. And the city has been amazing for us. They've worked, Mayor Langfelder has been just an amazing supporter. The park board, Leslie Scrow, Derek Harms, they've all just been wonderful to work with. And so this has just been a huge community effort, really.